Good afternoon. My name is Renato Almeida. My teammate is Michael Angelo Roger, and today I will be introducing the user guide to LegalWise 3.0, which is a web application with a legal database that provides legal cases and documents for legal professionals. Let's begin by talking about the different types of users we have in the system. We have guest users, regular users, and administrators. Guest users are able to register by filling out the required fields with valid information to gain access to the application. Regular users are able to search for content, download, and ask legal questions to obtain answers. Administrators are able to upload documents for indexing and processing, add questions, and answer payers, and control access of other users. We will begin by talking about the features that are available to guest users and registered users. In order to access the application, you will need to go to the following link. From there, a guest user will more likely register by clicking on the green button, Register. After, the guest user will have to fill out the required fields in order to register. This is just an example to show you a registration for a particular user. First name, last name, email, password, and confirm password. After it's finished, submit, and there you go. You are defaulted as a regular user, which means you're a registered user. Just to prove that you are a registered user, we're going to log out and log back in with the following username that we just registered. And here it is. Now you have access to LegalWise 3.0, where you could see the search bar, and we could start searching and downloading legal cases. After you log in, you will see the search page, as mentioned before, where the user will enter a question or keywords in the search box. For example, Wells Fargo Bank. When you give a couple of seconds, you get the following results. The search results will be displayed. As you can see, the first one is the most recommended answer to the question. The rest of the answers might be related answers or head notes related to the legal cases in which the object of the question is discussed. If you would like to view or download the reference legal case document, click the blue download button, where you will open the PDF legal case document as shown in the screen. You see the title for Wells Fargo, where you have your case summary and all the following information required for this case. Once you had searched for something, there will be a list of search history at the right side of the search page. From there, you could click the questions or keywords and it will search again without retyping your question. We're gonna go into the Wells Fargo Bank again, and then we get our results with the same ones as before. And as you can see, it's also important to say that now keywords that are highlighted to show a more relevant. Now, in order to log out, the user can simply click on the button on the upper right hand corner, which will redirect them to the main login page. In case a registered user forgets their password, now they are able to do so by clicking on the Forgot Password button, which will allow the registered user to input a valid username and then clicking on the Send Verification link. As you can see, the request was successfully submitted and the user will be able to check their email. Once the user checks the email, it will receive an email with a link to reset password. Registered user will be able to select a new password and will be stored in the system. Once it's reset, it logs you into the application and you are able to access any of the legal documents. And now this concludes the walkthrough of main functionalities for registered users. Now we will move on to the main functionalities for the administrators. Besides what a registered user could do, the administrators are also able to do the following. In order to upload PDF legal case documents, we're going to go to the Documents tab, in which administrator could drag your documents to the page. As you can see, click on the button, leave the document on the page, and it's all done. The document uploaded will be automatically indexed. Moving on, user controls. Click the Users tab. From there you will get a list of all the users, in which in order to control, you will click on the gray button to the right of each user, in which you will choose the option to activate, inactivate, or lock chosen user. This will give you the capability of controlling different users as you go. It's important to say that for future releases, we would like to manage the user profile and its corresponding fields. As mentioned before, this functionality is just to grant access to the application. Now we will move on to the Questions tab. In order to add a question and answer pairs to system, click Question tab and you will see this page. For example, we are going to add the following pair. What is user manual? Question mark. With an answer, this is a user manual example. If you would like to add multiple pairs, just click the blue Add QA Pair button and you will see one more input box pairs. Repeat this step if you need to add more pairs. If you decide not to add a question, just click the red button with an X to give up adding it. Then click the green Submit button to submit it to the system. The pairs you just added will be automatically indexed while adding it to the system, and the success message as shown in the screen. To test if what you had just added to the system has been indexed, just go to the Search tab and enter your question. The first answer is the most recommended answer and is what you just added, as you can see. And the following, as mentioned before, you could download the document or whatever the case may be. Well, this concludes our user guide. Please feel free to comment on this video if you have any questions.